Hi, my name is Mrs. Clive, and I'm the Technology Integrator Instructional Coach here at Wentworth School. I have the best job at Wentworth because I get to work with all the students and all the staff and use all the cool tech toys. This video is to help you understand the expected behaviors around using your school laptop. By the end of this video, you will be able to keep your laptop clean and tidy, know where your laptop is at all times, know how to use your laptop for schoolwork only, treat your laptop with care, and be a good digital citizen. First, let's talk about the device that you'll be assigned. You will be assigned a laptop from your classroom cart. Your teacher will let you know which laptop number is yours, and you are responsible for keeping that laptop in great working condition. This is what the laptops look like on the outside. Here's the cover. Some have black covers and some have silver covers. It doesn't matter which color top you have. The insides are exactly the same and they have the same exact programs and memory inside. You'll notice that there is a laptop number labeled on the cover of the laptop. Please don't pick at this, draw on it, or remove it. This is the bottom of the laptop. You'll notice there's another label sticker and an additional barcode label sticker here on the bottom. Again, please don't pick at, draw, or remove these labels. These are used to identify which laptop is which and to whom it belongs. The laptop you're getting has been used in this classroom for a few years, but it's virtually a brand new laptop. Over the summer, all student laptops were physically cleaned and sanitized inside and out. Everything on your laptop was cleaned. New keyboard covers were put on if needed. Update. You'll notice that many laptops do not have a keyboard cover anymore. We had to remove some because they were falling off and we didn't have any more to put on. If you don't have a keyboard cover, that means you have an extra level of responsibility in caring for your laptop. You need to make sure that you have clean hands when using your laptop and take extra care to be sure that there is no food or liquid anywhere near your laptop. If you still have a keyboard cover on your laptop, you're fortunate because it provides a little extra bit of protection, so take good care of it. Please don't pick, poke, draw on it, or remove it. Directly underneath the keys is the motherboard, which runs the entire computer. Should that get dirty or wet, or a lot of dust and crumbs fall down through the keyboard, that would be a big problem. It would cause the computer to stop working. The keyboard cover helps us to protect the motherboard and all the processing pieces that are underneath. The inside of the laptop, the software, the operating system, etc., everything was deleted and completely reinstalled this summer, meaning that all of our programs are fully updated to the newest versions and all items saved on the hard drive and the desktop were deleted. All our favorite software is still available and all updated and ready to go. This includes all of our Google applications, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, Magic's Music Maker, and even Windows 10 has some new features, which I'll talk about later. We recommend that you wash your hands before using your laptop each time, and also please try not to touch the screen. We do not have touch screens, and your fingerprints will leave oil residue on the screen, making it hard to see and difficult to clean. Now you know how to keep your laptop clean and tidy. This is what your desktop or background screen looks like once you are logged in on your laptop. We ask that you please don't change this background image. If it does change, please just let an adult know so that we can put it back to what it should be. We also ask that you not use any gadgets such as clocks or calendars or a daily flipping photo. That takes away from your learning time, but it also uses a lot of battery power to run in the background. You'll notice that I have a few additional software pieces added to my desktop on my screen. These are extra things that I've added, and you may not have those. First of all is the recycle bin. That's where things get stored when they're ready to be deleted. Please do not store any files in your recycle bin that you wish to keep because they will be deleted. Next is the assessment folder. When I click on it, you can see that there are various links to assessments that you'll be using throughout the year with your teacher. They will advise you when to use these links. Next is the classroom folder. I'm going to skip that for just a moment and I'll come back to that. Next one down is the Microsoft Office folder. In here, you'll see shortcuts to Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, Publisher, and Word. We usually use the Google versions of these applications, but they are here in the Microsoft folder if you need to use them. This is the multimedia folder. You'll notice a variety of programs here. Most of the things here you'll either use with your teacher or you'll be able to explore them and play with them during free time when you have permission. The first one on the list is Audacity. This is a voice recording application. It's great for reading aloud. You can record yourself and then play it back to hear your own reading and your fluency, and then record again and track your progress over time. Desktop is simply in a setting, so it's nothing that you'll open. Easy MP network projection, that is used to set up your laptop to project onto the whiteboard. You'll use that with your teacher's permission only. HoverCam Flex is application that allows us to use the HoverCam document camera. Again, that's something that you'll use with your teacher. Paint is a graphics editing program, very fun. You'll want to explore that during your free time. Snipping tool is one of my favorite tools on our laptops. That is used to grab a screenshot or a snapshot of the contents of your screen. VLC Media Player is what we use to play DVDs. The next folder is the reading folder. Ironically, these are things that you're not going to use in your reading class. Typically, they are for our specialized reading teachers to use with specific students. You're welcome to check them out when you have permission from your teacher. Lastly, going back to our classroom folder, you'll see some applications that you may use. Let's go over a few. Eno application is the software that you'll use to be able to use the Eno pen on the whiteboard. It helps the laptop be able to interact with the whiteboard. Google Maps, you'll have a great time exploring that. I'm sure you already have an idea of what that does. Holt McDougall Online is simply a shortcut to a website, probably one your teachers will use rather than you. The Math Input Panel, there's a new one that will be fun for you to explore when you have teacher permission. SAM Central Fast Math and Scholastic Student are both shortcuts that lead you to Fast Math. Scholastic Teacher is an internet shortcut for your teacher to use to get to the Scholastic site. Think Central interacts with our math books via a website, so it's something that your teacher may have you use once in a while. This is what your desktop or background screen looks like once you are logged in on your laptop. We ask that you please don't change this background image. If it does change, please just let an adult know so that we can put it back to what it should be. We also ask that you not use any gadgets such as clocks or calendars or a daily flipping photo. That takes away from your learning time, but it also uses a lot of battery power to run in the background. You'll notice that I have a few additional software pieces added to my desktop on my screen. These are extra things that I've added, and you may not have those. So, when exactly can you use these programs? When your teacher gives you permission to do so. You've been issued a school device provided to you for school use, for schoolwork only. So, what kinds of things can you do? Great question. You can do research, writing stories, educational games, searching for information when you're told to do so. Sometimes you'll even be able to do fun and interesting things when you have free time and are given permission by your teacher. So, what sort of things would be off limits? Well, looking up when the next Red Sox game is, unless your teacher tells you to do so. Searching on YouTube. Taking pictures or videos with your camera app on your laptop without teacher permission. Writing inappropriate stories. Also sharing those stories with others without teacher permission. Using your school account, whether it's in school or outside of school, to write repeated characters, letters, and words over and over and over for pages and pages. And doing random web searches. This is certainly not a complete list of what you can and can't do on your school laptop, but it should give you a good idea of what is and is not okay to do. There are plenty of really fun activities that you can do, and I'm sure you'll find lots that you'll enjoy. As we've mentioned a time or two, this device is for school use only. It is a school-provided Google account. The laptop is provided by the school, and it is for schoolwork only. Please keep in mind that we will be checking on what you're doing and watching where you're visiting, the sites you're going to, and things like that. There is no expectation of privacy. You have no privacy on these school devices. If you're following the expected behaviors, staying on school-related sites, using it for education only, and only sharing with teacher permission, then you have nothing to worry about. So what happens, you ask, when you're searching for something that you're allowed to be doing and something inappropriate comes up, or an ad pops up that you didn't want to see, or something appears on your screen that is unexpected? Let's say we go to open a new tab and there's Google, and we're not using Google as our search engine. We'll talk more about that in a few moments. But there will be times that you go to search for something and something comes up that is not expected. For example, if I type dogs and search for dogs, I find, oh look, 25 cool dog facts, best dogs for kids, new dogs, Curious George, oh, that's not what I expected, 8 surprising prairie dog facts, that's not what I expected at all, but that's not anything inappropriate, so that's just fine. We just keep scrolling until we find what we need. But occasionally, you will find things that are not appropriate. How do you handle that? Let me give you a hint. One thing you should not do is continue to look at something that is inappropriate. You should not yell out in class and say, I found something bad, something inappropriate, everybody come look at this. Please don't show other people. Please just be discreet and bring it up to the adult that you're with and let them know. There's a reason for that. You don't want to show other people because that just builds drama around other things around that activity and gets other people all worked up and gets everyone off task. And I got to tell you, teachers do not appreciate that, so please don't do that. You also should not go home and tell your family that you found something inappropriate on the web unless you've told your teacher first. That is your first line of defense, is to tell the teacher or the adult that you're with so that they can take care of it. You can minimize the picture by clicking in the corner of the line at the corner of the screen, and that brings you back to your desktop or whatever's open behind it. And then when you go to see your teacher, you may show them what you found and they'll help you take care of it. But it is important that you let an adult know as soon as possible. Adults can report that web address where that picture is located, and we can have that blocked so that other students don't find that. We have not only our 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders and older students as well who use devices, but we also have kindergarten, 1st, and 2nd grade students who use devices in school, and we certainly don't want them to find inappropriate pictures. So we need to block those sites. We do have wonderful web filters that filter out a lot of our inappropriate content, and these filters are updated every single day, but things are added to the internet every single day, and we can't possibly catch everything that comes up. So you do need to let an adult know when you see something inappropriate. As for safe searching, we do ask that you not use Google because Google is a search engine made for adults. It will give you results, search results, made for grown-ups. So not only might it be inappropriate content, but it's also likely to be something that is difficult to understand. It's made for an adult reading level and viewing, so you may not even be able to access the information as far as getting information that you need from it. For safe searching, start at the Wentworth School website. You will see over on the side on the gray navigation bar, you'll see Technology Integration. Click on Technology Integration and Wentworth Technology Integration again. This takes you to my website, which has lots of information here. And again, when you have free time, you're welcome to explore many things on here. One thing here, one tab across the top is Safe Searching. If you click there, it gives you some safe search sites that are great for students. You should know how to find this page. Again, let's go back. If you go to the Wentworth School page, which is what comes up when you open Chrome. Go to Technology Integration and Wentworth Technology Integration again, and then to the Safe Searching tab. It gives you a handful of safe content search, a handful of safe image search, and one site that has great content and images. Please remember that when you use images and when you use information from the internet, you need to cite where you got that picture or that information. More information will be coming about that later. Let's do a quick search. If I go to Kiddle.co and search for kittens, it does its work. It searches. I'm going to skip the ads at the beginning. Kiddle is free and it's actually powered by Google. It's a Google custom search, but they do have ads at the top. Nothing inappropriate, thankfully. But then it gives you some information here related to what you searched for. Fun facts, fun cat facts for kids, kitten care, our kitten, many results here. There is also, let's see, another safe search site. Oh goodness, I lost my tab. Safe search for kids, kidsclick.org, KidRex, excuse me, and aga-kids.com. For image searches, let's go to one here. Let's say that I'm looking for, oh look, I love how it has some categories here. Let's say I'm looking for pictures of, well, let's go with dogs again. I can either go by category or I can just type in what it is that I'm looking for here. Dogs. It will search for me. Oh look, there's many pages here. It gives me tons and tons of images, and I can jump ahead and jump back and things like that. Again, if you find anything that's not appropriate, please minimize your screen, go talk to an adult, and they'll help you to take care of it. Just a reminder, you are welcome to tell your family that you found something inappropriate as well, but you may not do that unless you have told an adult at school so that they could take care of it first. Another place to find those safe searching sites that we recommend rather than using Google is at the Wentworth School website on the Learning Commons page. So again, you're at the Wentworth School site that opens when you use Chrome. On the side navigation bar, click on Learning Commons. You're going to go to the catalog just as though you're trying to find a book in the library or look up a book in the library. This site is incredible. It gives you lots of information. To find a book, you would click on the Catalog tab, but we're here on the Home tab. Scroll down, and the librarians have all of these safe search websites listed here right on the Learning Commons webpage. So feel free to go to either my webpage or the Learning Commons webpage from the Wentworth page, and you'll find the safe search sites that we recommend that you use instead of using Google. If you cannot find what you wish to find using these safe search websites, then please work with an adult and you may use Google. Your teacher will help to supervise you to keep you from getting to inappropriate sites and help you to be able to access the information that you find. And that covers the expected behavior that you use your laptop and your school account for school work only. It is very important that you use your laptop only in a safe, stable location. On top of a desk or a table is always a good choice, and even sitting on the floor is fine. Please do not put laptops on top of piles of books or binders or stacks of other things. This really is not safe and stable, and the laptop can easily fall and be damaged. We'll talk more about accidental damage in a bit. If you are using your laptop in the hallway, please do not leave it unattended. If you have to leave to go to the restroom, go back into the classroom or whatever, take the laptop with you back to the classroom and put it in a safe spot. Laptops left unattended can easily be stepped on or picked up and brought to a different classroom. So please know where your laptop is at all times. However, laptops may not be used in the hallways during indoor recess. In fact, laptop use during recess time must be fully supervised by an adult, and you must still follow all of the expected behaviors, meaning that it should be used for educational use only. To properly shut down your computer, click the Windows or the Start button at the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. That pops up the Start menu. You'll see a little power button icon. Click that and different options. pop up, such as sleep, shut down, or restart. To shut down, just select shut down, and your computer will shut down for you. It's important that you actually shut down your computer before you put it away in your cart. Charging your computer while it's still on and not properly shut down will charge it somewhat. It will get a little trickle charge, but it will not give it a full charge. More importantly, it's important that you shut down your computer because that is when your computer gets all the necessary updates. It also allows the computer to do a fresh restart the next time that you use it so that more updates come through and any errors or things like that have been hanging up your computer or holding up your internet connection or any problems that you've had will be cleared completely, and it will allow your computer to work at its very best. And when it's time to put your laptop away, please wait your turn. Then, when it is your turn, put your laptop on top of the cart. Using your hands, pull open your tray, then lift your laptop with 2 hands and put it on the tray. Carefully plug in the charger cord, and then push the tray in with 2 hands. These students are doing a great job carrying their laptops. Note how they have 2 hands on their laptop at all times so that they have the best grip possible. It's recommended that you not carry anything else with your laptop if at all possible, but sometimes you do have to carry something else with it. Sometimes you'll have to carry your laptop with you to specials, especially to STEM class. If you're in an upstairs classroom or you go upstairs for STEM, this means you'll have to carry your laptop on the stairs. The best way to do that is to take one hand and grasp across the back of the laptop and hold your laptop to your chest. Again, we ask that you not carry anything else with you if at all possible. Please make sure that you hold the railing. I know, stop rolling your eyes. I know you don't usually need to hold the railing to go up and down stairs, but you do need to here at school, and especially when you're carrying a $500 laptop and have 20 other kids around you. You'll notice on one side, the student is holding the laptop in the middle. On the other side, he's holding the laptop at the bottom corner. You can do whatever is most comfortable for you as long as you have a firm, solid grasp so that you don't drop the laptop. So the next question is, what happens if we drop the laptop? If you're being safe as can be, and doing what's expected, following the expected behaviors, and carrying your laptop in the safest way that you can, taking the route that has the least obstacles, not goofing around while you're doing it, using your own laptop, not someone else's, all the expected behaviors. Sometimes accidents do happen. When something happens, please do not worry. Please do not get upset. You do have a responsibility. You do need to let an adult know right away. Please let the closest adult know. If you're in your classroom, let your classroom teacher know. If you're in art class, let your art teacher know. If you're in STEM, let your STEM teacher know. If you're walking down the hallway, find the closest adult and let them know so they can help you, and then let your classroom teacher know. It is important that you let an adult know so that they can look at the laptop and see if any damage has occurred. The next step is to let me know or Mrs. Saracino. Mrs. Saracino and I work together, and we both will check your laptop and make sure that it's in great working condition still. If something has happened, some damage or something has broken, we will check. We will try to get it fixed as quickly as possible, and if not, then we'll give you a laptop to use, a spare laptop to use in the meantime. We do have spare laptops available for students to use in case something happens to your laptop or it's just not working correctly, and occasionally you'll have an extra laptop in your classroom cart. However, if something's not working correctly on your laptop, please let an adult know, and please let me or Mrs. Saracino know before you use your classroom spare so that we can fix whatever needs to be fixed or report whatever damage has happened. I'm very, very proud to say that we've never had any intentional or purposeful damage to our laptops. We have had some accidental damage and some computers that have been accidentally dropped, neglected, things like that, but never any intentional damage, so let's keep up that great record. And now you know how to treat your laptop with care. With great power comes great responsibility. I'm sure you've heard that quote before. If it's new to you, let me do a little explaining about what that means. It's part of being a responsible digital citizen. You have the privilege of using a device for your schoolwork, but you also need to remember to be a good digital citizen and be safe online. That includes telling an adult if you see something that makes you uncomfortable. Stay focused on the directions that your teacher gives you when using your laptop. Don't download or install anything on your laptop. Only take pictures with your teacher's permission. That includes videos. Do not change your background or other settings on your laptop. And do not delete your internet history or browsing history. The other responsibilities we've already talked about: keeping your laptop clean and tidy, knowing where your laptop is at all times, using your laptop and school account for schoolwork only, treating your laptop with care. All of those things we've already covered. We've covered a few basic behaviors of being a good digital citizen. You'll do a few more lessons with your classroom teacher, but this is something that we'll discuss all year long.